With Jennifer, look, it was a good experience, and I wish her and the children, who are smart and beautiful and wonderful, I wish them the very best.
That's it?
That's it.
You know, we became friends first, and then we developed this bond. We both understood where we were at that time in our lives, and we both knew nobody else understood exactly how we felt.
And then he leaves and goes to the bathroom for a second. And I'm just sitting there, you know, kind of just waiting, like on my phone, whatever, I text somebody. I'm with Alex Rodriguez. My girlfriend who knew him, I was like, guess who I'm with? Alex. Whatever.
She just is a deeply unpleasant person. J-Lo does not have a reputation for being a nice, normal person.
Rumor has it that Ben Affleck recently snapped over some sultry texts exchanged between J-Lo and a Rod. As it happens, Bennifer 2.0 may not be as flawless as we initially believed. Stay put to hear the juicy details that are making waves in the industry. It's rumored that J-Lo has been texting her ex, a Rod, behind Ben's back, toying with fire. Ben said he lost it when he found out. Folks, we're talking about a full-blown Hollywood meltdown. According to sources, he was screaming and hurling objects all about. It resembles a scene from one of his films. It's real life, though. This time, everyone is now curious as to whether Bennifer 2.0 is coming to an end. Will they survive this ordeal, or is it the end for the most popular couple in Hollywood that goes back and forth? Let's go back in time and share the details of how Bennifer came to be. Rumor has it that their romance began back in 2001, and things have only gotten wilder from there. Imagine this, two of Hollywood's hottest actors meet on the Giggly movie set in December 2001. Yes, that is correct. When Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez first laid eyes on one another, flames shot to the surface. The shocking part, though, is that Ben claims J-Lo was married when they initially became friends. He opened up to Vanity Fair in 2023, stating, "We became really good friends when I met her. However, since she was married, there was initially no consideration of a romantic relationship." However, things quickly heated up. Ben started expressing his affection for J-Lo in a significant way by March 22. Grab this. He lavished praise on her in full-page advertisements published in Hollywood periodicals. It's said to put your heart on your sleeve. And then, whoa, in July 22, J-Lo files for divorce, and then Bennifer is born out of nowhere. There was this couple everywhere, you name it, music videos, red carpets, etc. That Jenny from the Block video, do you remember? Yes, that was definitely Bennifer's best moment. Hold on, things get better. November 2002, Ben asks her to marry him. J-Lo characterized it as an incredibly beautiful scene in Boston, complete with rose petals and candles. Everywhere there are petals. Ben even gave her a handwritten note explaining his reasons for loving her. Everyone believed that they would live happily ever after. When Ben was discussing the idea of starting a family, he said that J-Lo was the first person he had ever met who had inspired him to consider doing so. Plot twist. However, as September 23 arrives, and they call off their wedding a few days before it is scheduled to take place, they put the blame on the excess of media attention, claiming that it broke the spirit of the most joyous occasion. Every day of our life could be in danger, and then it was gone in an instant. In January of 24, Bennifer formally announced her retirement. In a statement, J-Lo's representatives requested privacy at this trying time. However, the drama continued, and barely 4 months later, J-Lo tied the knot with Marc Anthony. She later acknowledged that Anthony had re-entered her life immediately following the separation with Bennifer and had supported her during that time. How did she get over this so quickly? J-Lo's romantic history has undoubtedly been exciting. More men have ruined this girl than hot dinners have. Let's visit some of her most well-known flames and take a trip down memory lane. Okay, so everyone knows about Bennifer, but what about the guy that followed him? Yes, we are discussing Marc Anthony. These two romantics first connected in the year 98. However, they waited until 24 to get married. After the separation with Bennifer, J-Lo hardly had time to dry her tears before heading down the aisle. This is the juicy part, though. In her memoir True Love, J-Lo revealed that her breakup with Marc served as a genuine wake-up call. She claimed that it forced her to confront her biggest fears. You would think that these two would stay together since they were twins. False. 28 saw the birth of Emmy and Max, But by 2011, J.Lo and Mark were divorcing. The earth trembled, but there's still more. J.Lo made the decision to spice things up with a younger man after Mark. Here comes her backup dancer, Casper Smart. Yes, you did indeed hear that. She was 18 years older than this guy. However, Arad is the true tale that we're all dying to hear. Things really got hot between J.Lo and Alex Rodriguez in 2017. They were quite hot, I assure you. These two resembled movie stars, looking flawless every time you walked the red carpet. Rumor had it that Arad was the real deal when it came to J.Lo. In fact, she declared that it was the safest and most secure relationship she had ever been in. In 2019, they announced their engagement, and everyone believed that to be the end. J.Lo had at last discovered her true love. Where did everything go awry? Their plans to be married kept getting postponed once COVID struck. Then, in the beginning of 2021, things became disorganized. There were rumors going around that Arad was cozying up to a reality TV star. Before we know it, J.Lo and Arad are bragging to everyone about how much better they are as friends. Yes, exactly. Each of us has heard that one before. But here's the thing. Guess who abruptly reappeared in J.Lo's life before the ink on their separation announcement had even dried? Yes, none other than the one and only Beneful. Thus, we have returned to the beginning. Bennifer 2.0. But with everything going on with Arad, nobody saw what was going to happen next. Rumor has it that 2 weeks after J.Lo dumped Arad, Ben was seen at her house. According to sources, Ben was spending hours at J.Lo's home after being picked up by her security. This is where things get really juicy, though. J.Lo made the decision to go official on Instagram with Ben in July 2021. Not just any old post, either. Oh no, she posts pictures of them celebrating her birthday on a yacht, looking all cute and whatnot. Do any of these sound familiar? It brought back memories of Jenny from the Block video. You would think that at this point, everyone would be rolling their eyes, wouldn't you? False. Everyone was apparently enamored with it. The early 2000s were reliving their golden age, and fans were going crazy over it. After splitting up for a while, they reunite as Hollywood's dream pair. There was no time wasted by these two lovers. By April of 2022, they had proposed. J.Lo revealed the details of how Ben proposed to him at his house. Extremely romantic and private, these two embark on a elope in Vegas before anyone could even start to arrange a formal wedding. And just when you thought things could get any crazier, they threw a lavish wedding at Ben's Georgian home. The entire group, friends, family, and all, they seem to be making an effort to make up for lost time. J.Lo has been raving about their second opportunity at love lately. I feel so lucky and happy and proud to be with him, she told People magazine. The fact that we were given another chance at love is a lovely tale. They've become older, she even said. We are more intelligent. Our experience is greater. Their relationship was a major story when they initially started dating, frequently featured in gossip columns and tabloids. The media frenzy. All that? Not really well for their narrative of love. It was, in essence, what broke them. They vowed to keep things low-key after Bennifer 2.0 made an incredible comeback. The new black was privacy. I take it they learned their lesson? Not exactly. Though, even though they made a deal to keep their relationship private, J.Lo couldn't help but post glimpses of their relationship on social media. She updated admirers with her posts, which included warm selfies, birthday greetings, and even red carpet photos. Front row seat to their love being reignited. Ever the romantic. Ben even authored a touching book for Jennifer in which he shared his deepest emotions. It was supposed to remain a secret from the outside world, a symbol of their love. Jennifer, however, was compelled to share this personal gesture with her millions of fans. She gushed over Ben's work and how much it meant to her while sharing excerpts of his book on social media. Naturally, the fans went crazy, but Ben wasn't really happy about it. With one post, their pledge of secrecy was broken. It appears that old habits die hard, even if they made an effort to keep things more secret the second time around. But nobody seemed to be concerned that trouble was about to break out with all this cutesy nonsense. They seemed to be living their fairy tale one moment. And then, let's talk about the elephant in the room, Arad. Before we get into all of this Bennifer drama, it appears like he may still be in the photo. Rumor has it that J.Lo and Arad may still be in communication. Yes, indeed. Did you hear that correctly? Some insider rumors claim that these two haven't severed their relationship entirely. J.Lo seems to have been attempting to get back in touch with Arad. According to certain sources, J.Lo has been spotted going without her wedding band. It was said she was attempting to get Arad D's attention. You may be wondering now, but what about Ben? That, after all, is the crucial query. There are rumors that J.Lo has an entire plan prepared and isn't just waiting for J.Lo to return, with a fitness instructor named Jacqueline Cordero. he has moved on. And get this, according to sources, he believes that by choosing not to marry J.Lo, he avoided a gunshot. Don't assume Arad is innocent in this situation, though he has also been making some J.Lo related insinuations. He may have mentioned that J.Lo was overly domineering. He even told her he had cheated on her. If you thought that was crazy, you should wait to hear what Arad is allegedly considering saying about J.Lo and Ben's union. Insiders claim that he has been waiting for things between her and Ben to fall apart. It seems that resentment still exists between them. You said the situation involving Arad was juicy. You haven't seen nothing yet, though rumor has it that Ben Affleck discovered some texts between Arad and J.Lo that completely exposed this whole thing. You're not gonna believe what was in that text that made all the difference. Ben allegedly saw her messaging Arad late one evening. Is that even possible to imagine? Here's Ben, feeling confident about everything, and he witnesses his wife having a lively conversation with her ex, and things worsen. Some insider information claims that they weren't your average old texts. No, they were all said to be flirtatious and mushy. You may be asking yourself how Ben even came upon these texts. This is the tea. Then, J.Lo reportedly forgot to close her phone as she was taking a shower. Rookie error. Being the inquisitive feline that he is, Ben had to have a look. Ben's response, according to sources, was a scene from a Hollywood blockbuster. It was said that he lost it, screaming and hurling objects all over the home. Is it fair to blame him? Learning that your spouse has been secretly texting her former partner? Rumor has it that J.Lo initially attempted to be calm. Ben wasn't buying it when she claimed it was just innocent catching up. He purportedly said to her, "You can't have both of us." This is where things start to get very crazy. There are many who claim that these texts weren't sent recently. Nope, they are said to have been ongoing for several months. J.Lo has spent the entire time playing both sides. Don't assume Arad is innocent in this situation, though he's been leading J.Lo on, flirting with her and bringing up old memories. According to the grapevine, the consequences of this text drama, it's been explosive. It is said that Ben has moved out of their $61 million love nest and packed his things. And get this, he's currently renting a $100,000 flat close to Jennifer Garner, his ex-wife. Now, one would expect that these two would make an effort to maintain appearances. False. Their public appearances have resembled a middle school dance in awkwardness. Ben was being chilly towards J.Lo during one of their children's school plays. Even though they were driving together, they didn't seem to know each other. Also, recall those endearing times on the red carpet? Yes, that is the past. Ben hasn't been present at J.Lo's events recently. He didn't attend the Met Gala and remained elusive throughout her press tour for the movie Atlas. The true kicker, though, the Grammy Awards for 2023. It was a catastrophe. Ben had the appearance of wanting to go somewhere else. He appeared incredibly sad when captured on video, and it wasn't long before people at home noticed. It resembled a slow-motion train disaster. J.Lo has reportedly been living in denial about the situation, despite her best efforts to appear cool. Although she has been acting brave, what goes on behind closed doors? That is an unrelated story. It's been said that she feels somewhat ashamed of the entire situation. This is the question of a lifetime. Is Bennifer able to endure this drama? It's not looking good with J.Lo in damage control mode and Ben acting off. Rumor has it that celebrities are also picking sides. While some are here merely to watch the drama, others are Team J.Lo, Team Ben, or both. Meghan McCain has a few harsh words to say about J.Lo. She described her as extremely disagreeable following J.Lo's appearance on The View. J.Lo appeared to arrive with a larger entourage than Kim K's, behaving like a prima donna.
So much trouble for this, but my big memory of J.Lo is there was a person whose entire job was to hold up a mirror with lights while they were touching her up backstage. She had it taken down for terms of violation for bullying, allegedly.
This is where the juicy stuff becomes truly juicy. It appears that during this whole situation, J.Lo has been depending on her family. She has found solace in her mother and sisters. Ben, too, Matt Damon, his friend, is on his side. And with all of this drama, Arad is feeling very self-satisfied. According to sources, he seems a little relieved that J.Lo is in trouble after she ran off with Ben. What is the matter with Bennifer? Ben, will they succeed or fail? Word on the street is that things aren't going well for Ben and J.Lo. Sources claim they've been living apart since March and are attempting to sell their $60.8 million Los Angeles home, which they purchased just a year ago. Everyone is eager to find out if this power couple can weather the storm or if they're done for. With all of this drama, you'd think they'd be avoiding one another like the plague, but guess what? They're still attending family gatherings together. If that's not a sign of problems, I don't know what is. An insider, don't be duped. They truly want what's best for the children. Another insider cautioned that when the attorneys get involved, things might turn ugly very quickly. J.Lo is having trouble maintaining her composure. Despite her best efforts, she even postponed her summer trip in order to attend to personal affairs. She expressed that she was heartbroken and horrified over it. It's likely that the poor thing is attempting to save her marriage. She needs to figure out how to deal with this situation in public ASAP. Is it fair to blame her? A fourth, even for a celebrity like J.Lo. Marriage is not a good look. Ben. 2. He's also not precisely Mr. Sunshine, though rumor has it that he believes he was misled and made a grave error. That must hurt J.Lo. Don't write J.Lo off just yet, though, to keep this connection intact. She is still battling. She does it to save face as much as because she loves Ben. She's desperate to keep the relationship together. Revealed an insider, not only does she adore Ben, but she also does this to avoid getting into a confrontation. What will happen to Bennifer next? Will they make amends or end things? In all honesty, fans are a little exhausted as well, but they're not worried about it. One person said, "I roll my eyes now when she talks about her relationships. At the outset, she makes the same statement about every one of them." One person elaborated further, stating, "It's ironic that she claims that she and Ben's new endeavor will be confidential." She then went on to use her second opportunity at love as a means of attracting attention. She was a performer in her own marriage. Jane Fonda had advice she ought to have heeded. She had crossed every line that the man set. Crazy. Sharing the book he wrote for her let him realize that as long as he is close to her, privacy will never exist. The fact that her personality is influenced by the relationships she is in is the true villain. A third person jokingly said, "Girl, this isn't the end. Everyone is awaiting the next man. Time will tell." However, one thing is certain. There is still plenty left in this Hollywood romance. For more drama, watch this following video and stay tuned.